Set piece opportunity. They use it through the educated boot of Msani. Or is it Matli? It's Matli. And he manages to find Musonda. Read that like an exam paper. Power from Matoki Sonziwa. Something he wouldn't attribute, should I say, to quite wiry or built Matoki Sonziwa. There he is again, continuing, putting it on a plate for his teammate. Had to be on the stretch. The chances come in thick and fast, but they can't add that exclamation mark. You cannot Mamelodi Sundowns.
They are creating the chances, Temba, and they just need the finishing. And they've been creating these chances, but the time is running out, and especially with not an opportunity there, but just over the bar. Tato.
We've seen 2, 3 good chances there that have just gone by in the last couple of minutes. 2 downs. The latest goal falling to Pito. Would have banked on him, at least ensuring that the keeper made a save. Being one of the more experienced campaigners in this under-17 team. It is his 3rd tournament. As we mentioned, Aaron Hach, as it things stand, leading. Again denied. How many chances are Downs going to need to get back in this game? They need to be clinical if they want to get to the semi-finals for a 2nd year running. Seven minutes remaining, 7 minutes for Kabuyelo to save their competition. Looking to put in a bit of, or inject a bit of impetus, his coach, Simpius Kosane, with a save, with a sub. Sam Kekana coming off, replaced by an attacker, Nelson Tekiso. Coach Simpius Kosana. Is it going to leave them now light at the back, or just a bit more open? One less defender on the pitch after that sub. Oh, the ball falls to a man in red, hits the post and falls to that man, the defender. In fact, it's not the defender, it's the sub, Mubenga Mulanga, who came on. Football is a cruel game, but you know what? If you don't take your chances, you leave yourself open to a sucker punch, and boy, did they not get suckered from that one.
Football is a cruel game indeed, Temba, and the Nkana boys, they have to thank the goalkeeper, because Musonda has been keeping them in the game until they get this opportunity, and now they're finishing it off.
The ironic nature of football, Mubanga Mulenga, confirmation of his first goal of the competition. Downs could have scored 3 goals, at least 2 moment, up until that scrappy goal from the sub Mubenga Mulenga to make it 2-2. I think with that, just might be, that's all she wrote for Kabuyelo. He must be thinking to himself, how did we let this one slip? Right there in it, all we needed was to just convert the chances, don't concede anymore, and hope that Highlands Park able to put a few against Aaron Hach, because those 2 teams, Aaron Hach and Sundowns, level on goal difference. Msani nips in first. Msani has a green grass ahead of him. Msani skins this man so easily, so cleverly. He's clean on the ball. This boy is nice. Back to live play as Isaac Zulu couldn't keep that one in. He has been full of running. Isaac Zulu has sacrificed himself for the greater good of the team and ensuring they get a win. And Shabo for Nkana. Maybe time to consolidate. Nelson Kaula coming on for David Makai. Taller, more defensive-minded, the player. Has to show things up, perhaps, in the middle of the park. 4 minutes so remaining of this game as they go through. Msani, yes, yet again, looking like the likeliest, looking as if he knows what it's all about, what's at stake. These strikers, though, have let him down. Likes of Mailula and Pito. He needed to be more clinical if Downs were to walk away victors in this game.
With 3 minutes to go, Downs now will commit more players up front to try to get at least a win so that they can finish second in their group. And you can see already Msani with his engine is still going, and he's adding more fire in terms of going forward for Mamelodi Sundowns.
He's trying to add fire from the back. Where's the firepower up front been? It's been there, it's just hasn't been blazing.
It hasn't been blazing indeed.
Nipped in Banda. He hasn't been impressive as well. Charles Banda, 15-year-old. Look at the number of passes as well completed. Downs 20 more passes more than Ghana. Not too much in it. So the quality of possession that you have, Downs slightly edging it. No. Just under 2 minutes remaining of this game. Cassius Mailula, edge of the box. Mailula, will he get there first? The answer is no. Strong, good work from Justin Molenga. Masaki Libona player. Getting the message from Chilumba. Sunday is pick a man and stick with him. Anywhere will do for Charles Banda. He's been everywhere indeed. There's a dynamic midfielder. There's Charles Banda of Ndola Village. Things are getting heated up in the opposite pitch in the Highlands Park and Adon Hag game. Away from the cameras, one of the Adon Hag players not too best pleased with the tackle from the Highlands Park player. Bit of handbags, players having to step in and separate each other. Well, back here in this particular one, 2 minutes of referee's optional time added on. Cross comes in, easy pickings for Chaka. In fact, score update from the match that I just referenced is 3-1. Highlands Park have gotten one back. Sundowns faithful will be urging them on to get even more, just level things from a goal defense perspective. Missed opportunity there from goal scorer Ubenga Mulenga. Sani. Tackle Caesar. Nelson Tekiso. A foul. Oh, no. Off camera, one of his players, Dr. Pito, quickly coming to him and say, we have no time to feel any pain, son. Get up. We need to get goals. That's how much it means to the Sundowns players to irk them even more. This confirmation of the yellow. Is that Ghana about to make a sub to eke out a few more seconds? He must be getting the blood boiling. Nelson takes use of camera, ready to come on after getting stomped. Forced to the edge of the box, he thinks about it momentarily, decides to give it to Siheshe. Goal shy is a word that comes to mind. Tackle there on Mulenga. Still lying on the floor. Lovely footwork from Banda to hold off 3 players that had surrounded him. Arguably my man of the match, Charles Banda. Now an opportunity for Pito. We know he's got pace. Does he have the finishing ability? He struck it well, but didn't find enough space to the right of the keeper to really have him worried.
The angle was a bit difficult for Pito there to put it through, and at least he got it on target.
Pogba being muscled off the ball. You won't see that too many times. Oh, that's a reckless looking challenge from Nziwa. Really ill-timed and something that Downsville can ill afford at this point of the game, given the fact they still need to go up the side of the pitch, up the pitch and score. A funny moment. The referee, Brett Hansen, blows the whistle. You see that foul to indicate the sub must come on. But just behind him was Charles Banda, who thought that the whistle had gone, the final whistle at that. Hit the ground, hit the turf on his knees, hands in the air, only to realize, wait, the game's still on. We're not done yet. Easy, Mr. Banda, easy. Not too long to go, I'm sure, though, to Pito. Perhaps his last contribution to the game is getting booked. What a hammer blow it will be for Sundowns. Should the men in red be able to finish them off from the set piece. Nelson Kaula, man who just came on looking the likeliest, looking to rifle that, and Nelson Kaula, he does hammer it home. Hammer blow, done and dusted. Kabuyelo. Red is for danger. That's what happens when you don't take your chances. Nkana FC hobbling on one leg or not. They are crossing the line and they are finishing first ahead of Downs. In fact, if you statistically break it down, you look at that log, they're finishing second now. They've leapfrogged Sundowns. That's how they did it. Keeper Chata perhaps could have done better. Didn't have to move too far to his left. Ball was quite straight at him. I think he just got his angles just wrong in terms of trying to tip the ball over. And with that, that was the last kick of the game. Ghana FC registering their second win of the competition, and you see what it means to the Zambians with the last kick of the game. And it's disappointing. It's emotional for Kabuyelo. So close, yet so far. No cigar for coach Simpiers Kosana. Last year they made it to the semi-finals of the competition, finishing third when it was all said and done. This year around, they're not even gonna be in and around the playoff spots, only finishing in third in the competition after Zambia's Nkana FC. Aronach of the Netherlands topping Group B. Well done, lads, well done. Fought long and hard. Team that wasn't as fancied as the likes of Ado Den Haag and Mamelodi's finest. Nonetheless, they can keep their heads up high. They can do the dance of jig and enjoy themselves. That man's still trying to get in the mix is Yoram Chanda. Anyway, in the end, it's Nkana FC with the last kick of the game. Like a dagger to the heart of Abu Yellow fans. 3-2 at full time. Mbali has coach Simpiers Kosana standing by.
This time last year, Mamelodi Sundowns finished at the top of their group. However, in the 2018 edition, Ghana FC really caused an upset. Standing by with me is the coach of Mamelodi Sundowns, Piers Kosana. Coach, major upset for your team. Now you're going to playoffs.
It's very disappointing. We wanted to go to the semi-finals. It's all in the game. We accept the result.
Coach, where do you think it went wrong for your team? Because your team kept on pushing. They had the resilience. They had the fighting power. You had Tato Matli pulling one for the team going one up. What went wrong for your team?
We wanted to score more goals. Then that's when we were open. I think we needed more goals to qualify. Sitting back was not helping for us.
And Coach, lastly, what are your thoughts on just the performance of your team in the group stages?
We're going to fight for the positions, better positions, nothing else.
Thank you so much, Coach. That was Coach Piwes Kosana, who says that they're still going to fight for position. However, his team did really put up a good fight, but it would not be because Ngana FC certainly celebrating on the pitch and causing an upset here at Future Champions 2018. Joining me right now is Coach of Ngana FC. Coach, congratulations on your win. Your thoughts on the game?
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you. It has been a good tournament and a good game, and I would like to thank Sundowns. They have a good team, very fantastic team, especially on the midfield. Very good players, and it's been good for my team. I would like to congratulate them for a fantastic job. They have done it. This is what we wanted. Yeah, sure.
Coach, ultimately this tournament is about developing players because these are under 17s. What are your thoughts on just how your team has come in and held their own in this tournament? Because we did say that this was the group of death. You went against really, really tough teams.
No, in football anything can happen. Yeah, anything can happen. So we came here to the tournament to participate in this tournament so that a good exposure for the young Kana, so that even next time they will be ready for this major tournament. I would like to thank the sponsors. They should continue. It is a good experience for the young boys. Yeah, thank you so much for that.
And Coach, lastly, you now go into the playoffs. How are you now taking this experience from the group stages and going to prepare for your playoffs?
Yeah, we just have to be ready. Yeah, we'll prepare them so that in next game they will enjoy watching us here.
Thank you so much, Coach.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Ngana FC certainly causing an upset. We did get word that ADO Den Haag as well as Club Brugge have qualified now for the semi-finals. That is how we leave things here at match. It is match day 3.